Greetings, Pokefans! Michael here, and I have a pretty cool video for you guys. I have been fortunate enough that Nintendo provided me with Pokemon Sun and Moon early, and today is the first day that I'm allowed to post any content with the Sun stuff according to the embargo rules and whatnot. So when the games officially come out on Friday, I'll be having lots of content real quick because I've been making this content for a week, so I'm really lucky in that regard. But I am having a ton of fun playing the game, and before the game comes out, I just wanted to give you guys some, some of my preliminary thoughts on the game. Kind of a review, but probably more informal than that, because I don't really know how to review games, and so, I don't know how to, give them scores and stuff like that. So I'm just going to give you some of my preliminary thoughts on the games, and my first and foremost thought is that they are awesome. The games are so much fun. Just the way you move around is so different. It's so much more fluid. It's not as square. I mean, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire still had the fluid motion, but it still felt like a square type, scroller thing, because it's just based on a region that was like that. This feels a lot more like the movement around is kind of like Colosseum NXD if you ever played that, except the cameras will change, but it changes in a way that's not annoying like Lumiose City. Lumiose City, cameras changed and it was awful. But this, it's really fluid, the game is really nice to move around. The characters are really cool. There's a lot of cutscene movies not really movies, but they're not that long, but there's a lot of cutscenes where you're interacting with characters, which I think is really cool. I can't show you any of them according to the rules that Nintendo gave me, but there's a lot of those that I really like. The battling looks cool. A lot of attacks have a lot of really cool new animations that I like. The riding Pokemon feature is really sweet. I mean, we got a taste of that in the demo. Definitely is a phenomenal feature. I'm not that far into the game. I've actually only completed one trial, but I've, still gotten a very large amount of exposure to this game. To give you an idea, at the time of me filming this, I've recorded 12 Let's Play episodes, 30 minutes each. And so that's a good sign because I've been playing for that long. 12 times a half hour, I've been playing for a total of 6 hours, and I've only done one trial. So it means the game has a lot of long content to it, which is something that I really like because it means it's gonna last a lot longer. When games go fast, it's well, that sucks. Most of the new features I really, really like. For example, the riding Pokemon I like a lot. There's a new feature that is awesome. When you catch a new Pokemon, if your party is full, if it's not full, it gets added to your party like normal. But if it is not full, or if it is full, it gives you the option of either sending the one you just caught or switching it out with one in your party. So if you catch a new Pokemon you want to add to your party, you don't immediately have to go back to a PC somewhere, which is super, super nice. That's a really great feature. I like that a lot. One feature that I don't like, if I was giving this a pointed review, I would subtract points from, is calling for help. You don't call for help, the wild Pokemon that you battle do, which is annoying. So from the trailers, Totem Pokemon battles, they can summon ally Pokemon to help. Well, it's not only Totem Pokemon that can do that. You can be battling a wild Pokemon and it can call for help, which is really annoying because then you're forced into a wild double battle, but you can only use one Pokemon. And then, you could be wearing a Pokemon down, getting it low enough HP to try and catch it, and then it calls for help, brings in another one, and then you can't throw a Pokeball because you can't throw a Pokeball if there's two Pokemon. So then you have to deal with knocking the other one out while you're taking damage from both, and it is a feature I do not like. And I think it was a mistake to add it to this game, because there doesn't appear to be hordes anymore. But other than that, that's really the only negative thing I have to say about the game so far. I'm really interested in the story. I'm not very far, like I said. I don't know what's going to happen, but the Pokemon look cool. The graphics are awesome. The customization, you can do that very early on. The characters are really likable. It's just, they're really, really great games. Like, definitely, I mean, I can't say for sure since I'm not all that far, but I definitely do think that these are going to be some of the best Pokemon games ever, if not the best Pokemon games ever. So, if you still aren't sure whether you are going to get them, which I feel like it's very few of you, definitely get them. But also make sure you're sticking around my channel, because I'm going to have a ton of Sun and Moon content because I've had some time to work on it. So, I'm hyped for Friday. I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my preliminary thoughts. I know I can't tell you a whole lot just because of rules, and I really don't want to get in trouble. But that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Let me know down in the comments below what you're most excited for in the new games. And that is all I have for now. So until next time, Pokefans, gotta catch them all!